Battery low.
Good evening, Freedom family. How's everybody? Happy Sunday, November 15th. We are halfway through a November to remember, and I'm absolutely excited about where we are mid-month. I know many of you have already knocked out some goals for the month and ready to knock out the next level. So let me first be the first one to say congratulations in advance to each and every one of you. Let me see if we can get everybody ability to unmute. We'll get the leaders unmuted here momentarily as we go through recognition. So welcome, Freedom family. Hopefully you guys have had a phenomenal week and an even more phenomenal month of November as we get ready to close it out over the course of the next couple of weeks. So let's go ahead and get started. We got folks still chiming into the meeting. I do have it being recorded. Let's see. And let's stop the screen share. Go here and let's get started. So first and foremost, guys, congratulations on all those who just hit any rank level, whatever. We want to recognize all of our founders every single week. This call is our Builders Academy, where we want to recognize everybody who is focused on the residual side and then give some tips and pointers and a lot of guidance on experience about building a home-based business, network marketing business model, but attaching that to the culture built here with the Epic system. And so we know that the Get 3 model is how you actually go founder and get that first level done to allow your subscription fee to be waived, which is, of course, the first level to the residual income because the company now is giving you $99, right, to pay for your subscription. And that, of course, is a residual. Now, how that works is you enroll your first 3 clients, and every week, we're gonna recognize you here on this specific call for everyone who's doing that, because that's the foundation for every level of residual. Like if you consistently teach that principle alone, guys, and help everybody consistently create more and more founders, getting 3 and helping people get a free subscription, that will help you and anybody in your organization hit any level that we have. And that's based on the structure of everyone having 3 legs of business that pays through infinity. That is important. You need to know that we have equity in Epic and we can build it through infinity in these 3 distribution legs all the way as many people as we can. So I want to open up to our Founder 500s. We want to allow them to share any new founders that they've helped eclipse that founder rank and hit that free level, of course, of founder. We want to recognize you and celebrate you and love on you. And so first and foremost, let's open up as we do that to our Founder 500s. Any Founder 500s on the line, if you'll raise your hand or just go ahead and unmute yourself. I think I can set it up to where you can't unmute. Yep, you're allowed to now unmute yourselves. Founder 500s and above. Of course, let's start with the Founder 500s, then we'll go up to the Founder 1000s and 2000s. And I get to recognize the newest Founder 5000 tonight. So let's go ahead and open up. Any Founder 500s who have any new recognition for founders in your organization, please go ahead, raise your hand. Let's see, looks like we got my man Earl Williams going on. What's happening, sir? Out on the West Coast. Go ahead and unmute yourself.
Hey, what's going on? Not good afternoon. Good evening, everybody. Hey, appreciate the platform. Hey, I'm just reaching out, man, and giving a shout out to Mr. Bob Wealth. He just hit founder. he was brought on by Mr. Will Sturp. I don't think Mr. Will Sturp is on the call right now, so I'm just doing this for Mr. Will Sturp. We want to go ahead and recognize Bob out here. He's out in the Houston area. He went on and hit that founder. Definitely want to shout out Mr. Chris Battle, man, for helping him along with that as well. So that's the one to hit.
Yeah, let's see if we got
founder.
Mr. Leach on the line. I don't think I see him.
Is he on the line? I'm not sure if he was on the line or not.
No, he's not with us, but we'll definitely want to say congratulations, Mr. Bob Leach. Absolutely appreciate you, Mr. Williams. Anybody else, my brother?
Nah, that's about it right now, sir. We appreciate you. Back to you.
Absolutely appreciate you as well. Any other founder 500s with the recognition for new founders or above, right? Looks like Janelle. Is that Janelle raising her hand? Yes, it is. Go right ahead.
Yes. Good evening. Thank you. Thank you for allowing me to recognize Chuck Platinum, who just recently made himself business free. He's actually found one now.
Incredible. Thank you, Miss Janelle and Chuck. I don't think I see him on the line. Do you?
No, not yet.
No.
Not
Okay.
yet.
Well, we
Thank
definitely
you.
appreciate your leadership, ma'am, as well as Chuck. Congratulations to Chuck. Hopefully we can get him on and get him recognized before we wrap up the first half of our recognition. Anybody else, Miss Janelle?
I just wanted to shout out my sister Emma for coming on board and partnering up with me and getting a lot of things done with training with the team. So thank you.
No, thank you. Appreciate it. Where you calling out of? What city?
I'm in Raleigh, North Carolina. My sister's in the Boogie Down Bronx, New York.
Awesome. Congratulations. Look forward to hearing you ladies hitting the next level. All right. Good stuff. Anybody else? Founder 500s with the recognition for a new founder and above. Anybody online? Lakeisha Jones. What's going on, Miss Lakeisha? Let me see. That's my home girl here in Michigan. Go right ahead. I think I unmuted you, Miss Jones, or maybe you didn't mean to raise your hand. I don't know. I'm sorry. Let's see.
Oh, there we go. Hey, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry. How you doing?
I'm doing great. I want to recognize my business partner, LaJasmine Brown. She hit founder one in her very first week. I'm super proud of her. She's only 20 years old, and she's actually one of my former students. So I'm happy to have her on the
21,
team.
21.
21?
I'll be 22 in 2 days.
Okay. Go ahead, take it away then.
Okay, so tell everybody who you are, where you're from, your name, your background, and your age, if you like.
My name is Jasmine Brown. I am 21. What I was supposed to say? I have a daughter. You know, I just graduated graphic design school, so I'm taking that off. I do party favors, so chip bags and goodies for parties, and I decorate parties.
Well, congratulations, first and foremost. Now you get to get that incredible skill set of trading at no cost, right? And that can serve you for the rest of your life. I'm looking forward to doing your YouTube video over the next few days. Whenever you have time, make sure you make available for me so we can get that done. That helps your branding and your ability to share this and your story, right, with people all over social media when we create your YouTube video. So congratulations again.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Ms. Jones, anybody else? And congrats to you as well. You just been breaking founders over there left and right. I know founder 1000 is right around the corner for you. Anybody else?
Nope, just LaJasmine. Thank you.
Okay, great. Well, appreciate you. And of course, we'll keep it moving. Any other founder 500s with a new recognition, founder or above?
I have one, Mr. Ramos. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Mr. Battle, call is yours, my brother.
I don't think he is on, but NOV, he hit founder a few days ago.
Okay, okay. Well, we definitely congratulate him. I don't see him on either, at least not yet. But let me know if you do see him.
Okay.
Absolutely. And I see there's several new founders now falling in, founder 500s, founder 1000 that are just joining in on the call. So let me see if we can, I don't want to steal their thunder, and let this gentleman who is now our newest, I'll do his recognition now, our newest founder 5000. And he's the reason I'm actually participating in the Forex industry because of the phone call he gave me about trying out trade signals in Forex, right? And so here we are watching him hit founder 5000. I wouldn't be at that level and about to go to every level with him, right, if it weren't for that phone call. And so I'm honored and excited. And, you know, just, man, like this is our biggest shot ever in our lives, and to be able to do it with my man, to somebody that I really grown to be as a like a brother, not just a business partner over the last few years. I couldn't be doing it with a better partner. So Mr. Ethan Clemens, if you could, sir, I will allow you to recognize, I know several people now, and I'll let you take over from there at Founder 500, Founder 1000. Y'all popping them like popcorn, sir. Let me see if I can unmute you. There you go. Mr. Clemens, brand new Founder 5000. Turn it over to you, my brother.
Well, first of all, I really appreciate that, Dion, man. What an incredible 3 to 4 weeks it's been. Here we're epic, and man, big ups to you. To when I made that phone call to you, that you always answer the phone, but you saw the vision with me. And even though we have been doing some different things, you have been really doing the crypto, and you're the crypto. I tell everybody you're the crypto king. And we had a meeting of the minds, and you got a chance to really see what we could do together as partners. And ladies and gentlemen, here's a clue. You know, this industry, well, a lot of us have skills that we've developed. And as you develop your skills, it's nothing like having somebody that you can run with, right? We know what we're doing. Dion is self-contained, so am I. But it's something about having a connection with someone that you can run with. And it's something about that competitive nature, which inside of you, that you're only competing within yourself, but to some degree, you're kind of looking over your shoulder. You're looking at your peers. And so I'm grateful that Dion made a decision to partner with me. And we've been able to really do some great things in a very short period of time. And I think a lot of it is because we respect each other, but we also have a great work ethic and a passion for helping people have success. And so it's never about us. It's always about the people. We put the people first. None of this happens without you. And so we want to continue to really encourage and educate and enlighten people why this industry can do so much for people. You know, over the last 15 years for me, network marketing, and some of you who know my story, you know, it really changed my life. I mean, Dion saw it when he was in the bank, and he was actually in a corporate position. Myself, I actually didn't see the industry until I was out of work and my back was against the wall, right? And so I had a different view. My lens was quite different back then. And it was all because of the mindset. You know, I had people for years trying to show me the industry. And when I looked at it the first time back in the 90s, my mindset didn't accept the reality, what it could be for me in my future, because I had this corporate mindset. And I just thought that I was going to get to the top of a company that I thought was really to be all to me. But when I realized that that wasn't the case, sometimes when you have your ladder on a building, sometimes you just got to move it to a different building. And I moved mine to network marketing, and it's been life-changing in so many different ways. The personal development for me was the first thing that I bought into, because my goal and my understanding of the industry was different because I had mentors day one. And I've talked about this in training. You know, people talk about the industry like they've tried it and they didn't have success. And I really believe part of that, not all of it, but part of it is because of who you got started with. See, when your cousin call you or your homegirl or your homeboy and they tell you about an opportunity and it sounds good and you both gonna go win together, that's great. You can believe it. But the question then becomes, how do we do it? And then you start to run into problems and say, well, you know what, we tried it. That didn't happen to me that way. I had mentors who were already making like $20,000 a month. And when they saw that I was excited about learning something new, I went all in. I went so far all in that I separated myself from my friends in Atlanta, where I live, that they didn't see me for almost 2 years. I dedicated my life to understanding, because I wanted to be not only a student, but I wanted to actually grow and become that leader that other people would want to partner with me. And so when I saw that in those types of people, I made a decision that I was going to become that person. I wanted to really develop myself where that I could get better. And over the years, we just keep getting better. And that will happen for you as well, too. And it's just like now we're in a model where trading is a whole new phenomenon to some people, right? It's a different model, but we're going to challenge ourselves to learn it because it's a skill set that once you have it, no one can ever take it away from you. You can't get fired. You can't get laid off. And we've developed a skill set on how to really build a business, a book of business to help people understand the power of residual income. I think that most people don't understand residual income because they've never had it before. And it's tough to understand something that you've never been a part of. And that was me too back then. All I would say to you is be willing to change. You have to be willing to change because change is a constant in life, but nothing changes if you're not willing to embrace it. And so we embraced the change a long time ago, and we just keep really encouraging people to do that along the way. As Dion said earlier, this is the biggest play, the biggest project of our lives, and we're treating it like this. If you don't have your track shoes on, and if you ain't running and telling everybody like you're a scalded dog with some water just got thrown on your behind, you don't get it. This is that shot. Michael Jordan said he was never scared to take a shot. He wanted the shot. We want the shot. We're taking the shot here. We're going all the way in. And we're going to lead from the front and by example, because there comes a time in life when it's your time and you got to make the decision. We got so many people hitting ranks so fast. It's all because of the environment. We put together not only the environment, but Epic has put together a platform that people can really win. We're in a time right now where so many people have really been displaced. So many people have lost their jobs. So many people right now are looking for a way, and we have the solution. The question is, are you willing to go out there and tell everybody about what you have? That's the question. So you cannot be in an opportunity or a project like this and be like a secret squirrel. You can't do this business if you don't tell nobody. Now you can just be a trader, but you should tell people about the trading platform and make money that way if that's your passion. But sometimes your passion can drive you to your purpose. This has become a purpose for us. And that's what really what it has become for me. This is my life's work. When my time is up here and whenever that day is, I want people to know that I cared about people. I want them to know that I went out there to really reach out and touch some people so that they can be the next generation of really helping people break the bondage that sometimes hold us back in life. I'm willing to face the fear of anything of the unknown because I believe that when you believe so big that nothing can stop you. We're right now in a place where we're moving and in such a great place. We're in the fourth quarter of our industry where it typically slows down. But guess what? Epic is on fire, right? This is the slowest quarter in network marketing during the month of November, Thanksgiving, December, Christmas, and we're thriving and we're growing. Why is that? Timing is everything in life. And so the time that we launched this business, we are helping so many people that are winning on a whole nother level. We got people that just joined the business within a few days. I just got off a launch, and I'm going to talk about tonight. Dean asked me if I could train on the art of the launch, right? I just got off with 35 people in an organization that just launched 2 weeks ago and did a launch for their team, and they are fired up. We've broken several Founder 500s already, several of them. We've broken several Founder 1000s, and we broke a Founder 2000 in 2 weeks. 2 weeks. When you got a goal and you got a dream and you got that big why that's driving you, can nothing stop you. And each and every one of them, most of them, the leaders over there came from a company that they just weren't winning. See, sometimes you got to call some people out there that you know that you have a relationship with, but you haven't called them because you think they still winning. Or you think they want to partner with you because maybe, just maybe, you haven't got to that big pinnacle yet. I would challenge you to call them because there's somebody waiting on your phone call. They're waiting on your call. They're waiting on your text message. I prefer to call because calls have feelings. A text message has none. And so tonight, I'm really excited about what we're doing here with this platform and where we're going. We're moving at a speed of excellence. And look, speed attracts the team, the speed of the leaders, the speed of the team. You guys know this stuff. This is just something we continue to share because it continues to be a reminder of how you get to the other side of success. You just keep getting better and better and better. And one day, your team will be the centerpiece of the essence of where you've gone and developed. It's all about if you teach a person how to fish, they can actually change their life. and you've heard that before. And so there's some people, I know we just got off a call, Dion. I don't know how many of them was able to jump on so quickly. I see that Karen Kelsey, she is actually a part of that group. She just went 500, and she just said something profound on the call a few minutes ago. And I want Karen to share this with the people on here, right? Now, Karen is a friend. I didn't know Karen, but she actually is friends with the lady that I did know, Beth Finneran, who joined the group. These ladies have been running together, and they were in a project that some of us were in that travel space. Karen, if you can unmute yourself real quick and tell the people you hit Founder 500 in record time, but tell the people what you said to me a few minutes ago on that call to those people about what you told your company.
Well, thank you for asking me to speak. I actually went into my full-time job and told them that I was going part-time. They allowed me to go part-time because I want to work this business because it's been so much fun, and I absolutely love helping people. And Bev and I have been grinding for days. But you know what? It's not really a grind because we have a blast. We laugh together, we're putting people in and people are excited. So I'm just excited to go part-time and be able to work this and have more time to do this. I'm very excited about that.
Awesome. So guys, you hear what she said. She told her company that she needs to go part-time because she needs to go get it here with Epic, right? That's just one. I don't know if Amanda's made it on. Amanda, were you able to jump on as well?
Hey, Ethan, I'm here.
Great having she hit Founder 500. These ladies are actually out in the Missouri area. So Amanda, I even saw your video about, and look, the transparency with you and your husband. I didn't tell you this, but it was very moving to see for you to be your true essence of what you guys have gone through. That says a lot about you putting it out there to help other people. Talk about where you were when you got that phone call. And I know that Bev got you on the phone with me, and where you have been in regards to the struggle, and now you can see the light.
Oh, gosh, absolutely. First of all, thanks for having me tonight. Let me just tell you guys, I've been in the travel industry for 6+ years, and 2020 was my biggest year. I booked $750K in travel, and I was headed toward 1 million. It was an all-time high for me. I had to unbook $750K in travel, and so it left us with very unknowing circumstances, with no income. So when Bev approached me at first, I was real hesitant. And then she's like, just trust me. We've been in business together before. And so I knew that she wouldn't lead me astray. She got me on one of the Zooms and I saw it, and it was a literal no-brainer. I think the most exciting part is the industry that I was in. We couldn't necessarily build other people the way that we can over here. And so success really depended on how fast we could build ourselves, and then we could work on other people. And I think this over here changes the dynamic of everything. It's super exciting to watch others win and not getting ourselves to a certain place and then working on them. So I love the dynamic. The residual income, I mean, this is a game changer for us and a lifesaver. It answered to a prayer. So we're honestly excited and moving, and people are excited, and that's what's the best of everything. So thank you, Ethan, for having me.
Absolutely. Guys, these are just a couple of people out of that Missouri market that were able to jump on as well. We actually have another group of leaders that just came on as well about 2 weeks ago, fired up again, another group of leaders that really excited in that North Carolina and that Bronx, New York area. Now, you heard from Janelle. Janelle was actually also a part of that company as well, and she hit Founder 500. And hear about Janelle. She didn't say this, but Janelle's a trader. She's been trading for a while. Right? She's bringing a lot of expertise to the organization as well. And Janelle told me, she said, Ethan, I'm really excited about partnering with you guys. I'm not a builder. And I shared some things with her about the belief of what somebody told her, that she was actually an introvert. If somebody ever told you that, that's not something for you to believe. Now, if you're a little shy, that's okay, but try becoming unshy. And so Janelle, she took on the challenge. And guess what? You just heard her speak a few minutes ago that she hit Founder 500, and she's on her way to Founder 1000. She's never, ever, ever done that. In the industry, she said she was an introvert. that is all changing because we're putting the seeds, we're planting that in people that you can change. And so through that organization, we also have the guy Chuck that she talked about. I talked to Chuck on the phone. Chuck has had some experience in the industry. He just got started less than a week ago. He just hit Founder 500. Right? This guy's a DJ, a producer in the Bronx. And I told him, I said, Chuck, I promise you, if you lock arms with me, I'll help you make more money than you ever made. The guy went and signed his mother up. She's never been in the industry before. They are killing it. And he's not on here as well. They're busy. We've got Zahira. She's one person away from hitting. Her grandmother's in the hospital right now. She was on the phone making calls and crying at the same time. These people are not playing, right? And there's so many others. But I want you to hear from the person that got the party started in the organization. I've reached out to them because I understood where they were. And I had so much respect for them. I was a little bit challenged, but I decided to say, I'm going to take the shot. And I want you to hear from her. I think we've moved on to 1,000, Dion. I'm going to go ahead and go there. But I want you guys to hear from Lucretia Lawrence, who is not only a leader, but her and her husband are entrepreneurs. And they have a family. And she has locked in within the last 2 weeks, right behind this group, and have taken off. And they're on their way. They had founded 1,000, and now they're on the way to founding 2,000. Lucretia Lawrence, can you come on and share with the group why you guys are so excited that boogie down Bronx and down in the Carolinas?
Ethan, can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
You guys, I am flat out excited about everything that's happening. You know why? Because I understand that we have great leadership. Thank you for allowing me to speak tonight. I do appreciate it. Guys, my decision was attached to other people's blessing. It took me to make the decision. They didn't know Ethan. They didn't know Dion. They didn't even know the leadership. But sometimes when you join an opportunity, the people don't join the business, they join you. So when you hear Ethan saying that you want to speak to somebody on the phone, they will need to hear the passion behind your voice. It was nothing for me to call Janelle and tell Janelle, hey, I'm doing something, and I just piqued her interest because she was already a trader. Got her on the phone with my leadership. Got her on a three-way, showed her the plan, peak interest, show the business, get them on a three-way. When you talking to the right person about the right thing, you can't say the wrong thing to the right person. I'm dedicated to helping people. And guess what? What happens when you help people? You get blessed behind it. I'm not trying to get people. I'm trying to create millionaires. And I know the only way that happens is by me giving back. My give back is me plugging them into an opportunity such as this. The time couldn't be any better. There are so many people who need an opportunity. I know more people who were in jobs that worked 50 and 60 years and they felt safe because they were inside of, they were at their job for years and they had a plan. You know, God's plan is different, but they had a plan. And then the pandemic happened. And then those same people who felt safe didn't feel safe anymore. I'm talking to those people. I understand that unemployment is not available. So when you don't have unemployment, you're not able to earn any money. You need an opportunity. Let's talk to people about helping people. And this opportunity in 2 weeks, what I made in 2 weeks, and I've watched people not being able to make that on their checks, on their salaries. I'm a tax professional by trade. This right here is a game changer. Thank you so very much for allowing me to speak. Ethan, I love your leadership. Thank you.
My pleasure. I really appreciate you so much for jumping on, Lucretia. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got some more people. We're going to keep it moving. We got a lot of people that have jumped on here, coming on a little as well too. I want to acknowledge real quick. Here's another gentleman that's a good friend of mine and Dion. So much respect for him out of the Texas market. He's been running with us for quite some time. His organization, they are on fire out there. I want you guys to hear from our good friend, Mr. Paul Dabney. Mr. Dabney is that person that cares so much for everybody. But I want you to hear because just a little bit over a year ago, when I was in Dallas, Texas, Mr. Dabney was looking at a project with me and he looked at me, he said, Ethan, I just can't do it. I want to do it with you. But when I called him about this, he really lit up. So Mr. Paul Dabney, could you come on and talk to the people? He had found 500 in record time. His wife is about to hit 500. They may have already done it as well on their way to 1,000. Mr. Dabney, you're out there. I see you, Paul D. Paul Dabney.
Hey, Ethan, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. Mr. Dabney, what's happening? How are you, sir?
Hey, I'm doing great. Hey, thanks for allowing me a few minutes to talk. I'm really excited about this opportunity. I want to thank you again for making that phone call to me. And I want to thank my team in Dallas. Hey, I'm listening to everybody growing up in Missouri and everything. Hey, Dallas, we're gonna pick it up too. But I'm excited for everybody. And what I really like about this opportunity, one of the ladies said it before, it's all about helping people. So when we got our organization started in Dallas, I hit 500 in like a week's time, and we had 4 or 5 more people hit 500. So what really impressed me about it, not the fact that I hit it and we're getting close to 1,000 already, but I helped so many other people to get to 500. So that's what got me so excited about Epic. Never seen a platform like this, never seen a compensation plan like this. We can help a lot of people with the leadership between you and Mr. Rambus, Ethan, co-op leadership, platform. The sky is the limit. I'm so excited. Texas, let's get ready to go. Thank you all, and back to you.
Awesome. The Texas market has been on fire. These guys came out of the gates running with us. Got another lady out there, another superstar as well, too, Miss Pauline Pierre. I worked sideline with Pauline. She also that Mr. Rambus did as well. And so, Pauline, if you could just quickly just share with the group what's happening for you in Dallas as you guys are moving. Pauline, are you there? All right, we're going to keep it moving. We'll come back. Another lady that's in that market as well, they hit 500 on her way to 1,000. She said it's going to happen on her birthday. Miss Joanne Bobbitt. Joanne, could you talk to the people about what's happening real quick? Tell them what's happening in Dallas with you.
Good evening, Ethan and Dion. Hey, guys. Very excited. Tomorrow is the big day. I was supposed to be on a ship in Hawaii, but I'm on a ship with Epic this week. And yes, as Paul stated earlier, we hit 500 like popcorn here in Dallas. And the challenge to each other now is to continue to help our teammates hit the 500 so we can hit the 1,000 and the 2,000 and the 5,000 coming up right behind you, Ethan and Dion. We're so proud of our leaders. Thank you so very much for this platform. Thank you. Have a good evening.
Awesome, awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, there's so many more people that we have on here, and it gets a chance to talk. I just got a message from Pauline. Okay, Pauline, I understand. So we're going to keep it moving, right? There's a lot of people that actually want to get recognized real quick because we're going to do a quick training before we get off of here as well. I know that we had other people that hit 500. They may be on a call, may not. But let's move on to the Founder 2,000 as well, or another 1,000. Dion, do you have anybody else at the 1,000 we want to actually recognize?
Actually, you basically were coming in perfect timing, so you can have the floor for the rest. I think that's just about it for today. Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. So at the 2,000, we also have actually one of the individuals that got started with us in the day one who really went out there and killed it. I'm looking to see if she's on here or not. We're going to check out real quick and see if Miss Ava Williams is on here. Ava, did you make the call? Okay, I don't see her on here as well. Okay, let's keep it moving. Let's see if we got anybody else out here. I'm looking for different people that are here. So we're going to go ahead and jump to the next person then. A person that really I've known for a while in this industry in my previous project. And here's the deal, ladies and gentlemen. Sometimes when you call a person, they may have some things going on in their life, right? They may be a little busy, but don't give up on them. Just don't let it go because they're busy, because you just never know. Somebody's waiting on you. And this lady told me she was interested, but Ethan, I'm just so busy. Now, this was back in, we got started in September. She got that phone call. Well, last month in October, 2 weeks ago, I called her again. This was my third time calling her. And when I called, she answered. And when she answered, I said, Bev, I really need you to make a decision with me because we got something special. She said, Ethan, I'm ready. I just quit my job, working 2 full-time jobs, right? A person that hit the pinnacle in a previous company had to go get 2 jobs to replace what she had built because it fell apart. And so she was so grateful to answer that call. She went to work in 2 weeks and hit Founder 2000. Her and her team have been amazing. That's the group I just got off the phone with down in Missouri. I want you guys to hear her story because her story is so profound. A person whose upline left her in a previous company, built the business based on just doing ads and started telling people. Now she's doing it all over again and has really, her and her organization are on fire. Bev Finneran, are you out there?
I am here, Ethan. Can you hear me?
Loud and clear, Bev, tell them.
Well, Ethan, this business is already making huge changes in my finances. Like you said, don't ever count anyone out because you gave me that second call, and I was so thankful that you did. You know, I had just quit my job an hour before you called me, and I just prayed to God to give me a sign, you know, put the people in front of me that, you know, show me where I needed to be. And there you were. And I'll tell you, it's been a crazy 2 weeks. I absolutely love this company. I love the comp plan. I absolutely love the differences over here of being able to just help people. We don't get paid to recruit people. We get paid to help people. I also am, like I said, the comp plan is crazy. I've never seen anything like it. I'm excited about, you know, the monthly fees, the monthly subscriptions. That's always been an issue in network marketing. You know, it's always the first thing to go when money gets tight. And over here, by them coming out of the commissions, you know, that I think that's a blessing. I think that was genius that they did that. We are fired up. We are ready to build this company. And, you know, I told you, Ethan, when I started, I was a little leery of the trading because I know nothing about it. And I truly still don't know much about it. But I know that I've had a lot of people that joined our team who came over just for the FOREX trading platform. So I'm very excited about that. I'm just looking forward to growing and learning and developing new leaders within our company. So let's get it. Thank you.
Bev, before you go, I want you to just share this with the group because sometimes, you know, people, they just need to hear the testimony from somebody. Tell them a little bit about some of the ladies that have joined with you and where they are in their life. When you told me the story about the lady who just got out of the hospital, who drove 40 miles just to get somebody's phone number to call, talk about some of the people that are retired, but they're building this like there's no tomorrow.
Well, it's really funny, you know, Ethan, how people in your lifetime, you forget about them after a while and then they just like resurface. I actually signed up a dear friend of mine. I've known her since I was 18 years old. I mean, we've known each other over 40 years. And she signed up. She's 78 years old, just had colon cancer. You know, we get frustrated sometimes because our people, they're not moving quick enough. And we hear a lot of excuses. But I'm telling you, this woman came on. She was in another project with me, so I already knew her work ethic. She's one of the few people that can match mine because, you know, I'll work around the clock. But she came on board. The first person she put in her business is 87 years old. That lady works 30 hours a week and raises 3 grandchildren. As far as my other person, Paulette, she's 77 years old, just had colon cancer. She just came home and the wound got infected, so they had to go back in and open it up. And I don't want to gross anyone out, but I mean, they literally, she is from her belly button to her breast is cut open, and she's got nurses visiting her and everything else. And she has been building the business. She's already put in 9 people. I think she's one person right now away from hitting 500 in her first week. The doctors are telling her stay in bed, get bed rest, and she's like, I can't. She was looking to call one person and she didn't have a phone number for her. The lady lived 40 miles away. And although this lady can't drive anymore because her eyesight's getting bad, she got her granddaughter to drive her 40 miles to that lady's house and get her phone number. And she's coming into the business tomorrow. So,
Jesus.
you know, hats off to Paulette Riddle. She is a go-getter, and, you know, she doesn't make excuses. She just goes and does what she needs to do to go after that money and, you know, to help other people too. She loves helping people. So, you know, we've got an elderly team over here that are kicking butt. So
Awesome. Look, Mr. Ramos, I just wanted her to share that because, you know, we hear all types of excuses when we have a dream. And doing the work is part of it. When you have people that are in their 70s and 80s that are believing big and even dealing with health challenges, they still got the vision. Good to mighty. That's one of those words that your granddaddy would say, "Kato mighty," right? I'm just feeling a certain way when I heard that story. What we can't make excuses, right? You can't make excuses. When you see something, you got to go get it. Mr. Ramos, I know we're coming up on that hour time because I know you
Yeah,
got
I mean, I'm in awe, bro. I'm in awe. That's amazing. But it's been said so many times that nothing can stop a man or woman that just won't quit. And congratulations, Miss Finner. Obviously, Bev, you are a rock star, and I look forward to watching you climb the ranks because it's really all about servanthood. That's what this business model does. Once you got your 3, it's never about you again, right? From that point on, you're always taking somebody to 3, then 10, then whatever level of residual. So now we get to hear from the man himself on this $5,000 rank. And I want to be able to really dive into, Ethan, on the training, how this is happening, right? Because all of these folks, many of them have never done this before. The launch, so many people miss just signing up and joining something when they really are in a business that they should launch in order to utilize all the systems that are in place. And all it is leverage. So nobody ever has to create any of the training for the traders, any of the syllabus, any of the signals. None of that has to be created by us. All we have to do is learn this art of launching your business and let the system take you to every level you want to go to. So kind of talk about how the psychology behind getting somebody started as you are hitting all these ranks, right? With people who are knocking out Founder 500 in a matter of hours, right? 1 or 2 Zoom meetings in their launch where they don't even share the information. You guys are lighting the scoreboard up. And that's what, you know, your compensation plan is really it's a reflection of how many people you help win, right? And you're lighting the scoreboard up and helping people get this residual check. So speak to the art of your launch, how you guys are launching, and I'll go ahead and turn it over to you, let you close it out from there. We're already in record, so this is going to serve even the people who are on tonight, but even those on our teams that'll be coming later to learn how to launch their business.
Absolutely, my pleasure. And so again, guys, you know, we just move with a level of expectation, but a sense of urgency as well. And one of the things about this industry of network marketing is that a lot of this stuff is information that we've heard or we've seen before, but then we make it our own. It's called rob and duplicate. It's actually creating something that maybe you heard or something that you saw, it spoke to you and it made sense and you developed it where it really worked for you. I didn't create this. I just saw it and heard it some years ago, and it was so profound to me. I said, I've got to perfect that, right? I've got to perfect it because I saw something and heard something in the way that it was presented to me. And so I'm not going to take credit for it. I'll just take the fact that I actually turned it into something that I saw value in, and we just started helping people. So guys, I want to tell you what we call it. This is the phrase that pays. That's what this is. This is the phrase that pays the people to really get on the phone with you, right? You want them to hear why they want to hear about Epic, right? But you got to have something in front of them for a reason for them to make a decision. So here's what we do. And we've been doing this launch now for several weeks. I did several today, and I'm doing this with people that want to build a business. I'm asking them questions, right? It's an interview process when they join. And I ask them real quickly, what's your goal? Do you want to build it fast or you want to build it slow? And most people are going to say fast. Okay, so if you want to build it fast, let me share with you a strategy how that we can attack the business on your part. See, all of us have people in our phone. The question is, are you willing to pick up the phone? That 1,000-pound gorilla, the phone, the one that some people are intimidated of. Here's what we want to do. We want to get 20 people on a private call, at least 20 to 25. That's the number for me, right? I'm shooting for that because I know the law of averages in regards to it. How many people is it going to take to get to 20 people? Well, we know that it's about a 20 to 25% ratio on the average. So that means that you got to call at least 75 to 100 people. This is when you have to do the work. You got to work with the willing. And someone tells me that they want to do it fast, I'll say, this is what we have to do. I need 20 people and I'm going to special just for you. Anybody that does this, I'm going to do a private call for you and we're going to launch your business. Because see, it's been said that amateurs, they start a business, but we're professionals. Professionals launch a business. So how do you launch your business the right way? Well, you launch it, number one, with building your list and making it long and making it strong. And you want to attack this list, but you want to have something in your voice that when you call a person, one thing you can't do, you can't text a person about your launch. Right? Text has no feelings. No one can feel that in a text. You got to pick up the phone and reach out and touch someone. This is a contact sport. You got to contact some people when you're excited about an opportunity or your project that you want to talk about. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go through the phase that plays, and I want you guys to really get this because I recorded this actually for Bev's team just yesterday. I recorded this on their live on their group because The people that are on her team, even though they've got some experience, think about this. Some of them came from a platform that was what? In the travel space. Travel is a great concept, but most people are calling you to book travel. When it's time for you to go out there and actually share the business, it's different, right? Where we come from, it's all about you got to go out there and share the vision with people. So how do we get to the people and what do we say to them? And this is what you want to say, right? You want to be on purpose. And when I say be on purpose, this is not a time to call and chew the fat. That's not this call is for. You want to call people on purpose. That means that you're upright. You're walking around. You may be sitting down. Your back is straight. You really are in the moment, right? Because you got what? Posture and posture on your side. So here's the deal. We're going to make the phone call. And here's exactly what I share with people to say, right? So I want you to get this, right? And you want to be in a hurry, but you want to take it away from them at the same time. You got to have posture. So the phone rings. I'm acting like I'm calling Dion. Hey, Dion, brother. Hey, great to talk with you, Dion. Man, I really appreciate you answering the phone, man. It's been a minute. But look, I don't have a lot of time, right? I have a lot of time. I'm not going to take up much of your time, but I'm launching the biggest project of my life. Now, you were one of the first people that I thought of. I have a private call coming up on Tuesday at 7 o'clock. I only have a few VIP spots available. Can you make the call? And you wait. Now, here's what you're going to get in response. Ethan, can you tell me what it's about? You know what, Dion, I would love to tell you what it's about, but I'm so brand new, I don't want to mess it up. Can you make the call? And you wait. And they're going to tell you then if they can or cannot. Well, you know what? I think I can make it. What time do you say? 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time on Tuesday. Can I count on you? Yeah, I'll be there. I'll be there. Remember, can I count on you? Now, here's the other one, right? The person that's going to give you some little bit of jazz, right? They're going to come back at you. So look, I'm launching the biggest project of my life. And I thought about you first, right? I got a private call coming up. I only have a few VIP slots available. Can you make the call? Well, man, can you tell me a little bit what it's about, man? Hey, look, man, again, I don't have a lot of time and all that information is going to be shared on the call. Can you make it? You know, man, I don't really know, man. Well, I'll tell you what. Hey, look, I got some more people to call. Man, I wish you nothing but the best. We'll give you a call back when we actually about to $50,000 or maybe $5,000 a month. All right, you have a good one. You got to give it to them and you got to take it away. You got to be in a hurry. You got to have posture. You got to be serious about what you're doing. And if you know this and put this and believe this in your heart, it works, ladies and gentlemen. Now, to qualify for this, what do? We want people to really make a decision if they want to do. This is not for everybody. This is for the person that really wants to go out there and get it. And I explain that to every person that we launch. I'm telling them, look, if we do this the right way, if you follow my lead, that this will really start the trajectory of your business because they will want to see it. I've had several people in the last 2 weeks that have had 20, 30. Chuck had 33 people on his call when we launched his call. We had 35 people on the call a few minutes ago, right? It's all because we're actually on, not only on purpose, but we've got a passion for the people. And we're continuing to do this over and over and over. The power of the launch. I want you to think about the launch itself. If you actually started a traditional business, I don't care if it's a barbershop, salon, restaurant, you want people to know what? You're in business, right? No one knows you're in business if you don't advertise. You got to market. So what would that look like? You would have what? Maybe some flyers in the neighborhood. Maybe you have, that pit outside, right? You got the grill out. You want people to know you're in business. You got the balloons out. You want people to know you're in business. Well, the same thing applies to what we do. You've got to reach out and touch some people. Nobody ever knows you're in business if you don't share it. And you have to share it with a purpose. So that I'm launching the biggest project of my life, that statement, when I heard that, who would call you and say that? What are they doing? I want to know. Most people are nosy. They're wondering, launching the biggest project of your life, what is Ethan up to? What is Dion up to? What's going? I'll tell you what, I'm just going to get on the call because I don't know what they're doing, right? And when a person tries to pry it out of you, what it is, stay true. Stay true. Hey, I'm brand new. I don't want to mess it up, but I'm flat out excited right now. And so here's what I want to do. I want to find out, can you get on the call? Can you make the call? I got some more people to call. I thought about you first. That's that giving it to them and taking it away at the same time. You got to be able to do that because, again, you got posture, not arrogance, posture. And posture is just being firm on what you believe in. That's all it is, right? That's that confidence. And so that's the phrase that pays. And I promise you, if you implement this into your repertoire with people, Watch the difference. Everybody doesn't qualify for it. Everybody can if they're willing to do the work. See, the work in network marketing to me is really reaching out and touching people. That's the thing that people sometimes aren't comfortable with. So are you willing to get out of your comfort zone and be willing to do what's necessary to get to the other part of life and success financially in this industry? You've heard several people on the call recently that have been using this within the last 2 weeks, and it's happened for them. These launches really work. We're always going to give you some different things that help you grow your business if you're looking to build it. Trading is a whole nother animal in itself, and we know that. We've got the people to help with that. But if you want to get to that residual income that we're going to get to, we got you in regards to this, because this concept really works. It's allow people to really have success quickly. And here's the thing, you double up on this. When your next person comes into business, you ask them the question, do you want to build it fast? You want to build it slow? Ask them the question. What kind of money do you want to make? Let's be realistic about it. Where do you see yourself at? Ask them some questions. It's an interview process. Interview the person. Find out what it is that they're looking for. And once you do that, now you know who you're talking to. Because a lot of times you meet these people through your partners. And so your partner may be that person with you, but if you're the one that's really building, you've got to be the one to take them down the path for that success. And that's going to come directly from you with the phase that pays. I promise you, ladies and gentlemen, if you implement this the way that I'm sharing with you, this is what we've been doing the last 2 weeks. In the last 2 weeks, we grew a leg over 100 people in 2 weeks. Are you with me? I'm being totally transparent with you. In 2 weeks, all because they came in on purpose, with a passion and a plan. That's the 3 P's for you tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go get this done, and we're going to go get it fast. We want you guys to win, because you got to understand that in a company that's brand new like Epic, this is the moment. This is when you got to get out your comfort zone. This is it. I've been waiting on this all my life. I've been waiting on the company in the beginning. And now that it's here, we are not playing with this thing. I promise you we're going to lead from the front. And we're taking everybody that wants to go with us. Implement the process and watch it come back. The harvest that you actually place in the people that will come from all of the seeds that you're planting, I promise you it'll come through starting with this if you're looking to build a business. But you got to be on purpose, and you really got to be able to have that posture, and it'll work. Back to you, Dion.
The art of the launch, guys. And, you know, those are principles that will create a dynasty. So again, phenomenal stuff, Mr. Clemens. I appreciate your leadership as always and your partnership. And congratulations again to everybody who hit, whether it was Founder 500, Founder 1000, 2000, Mrs. Lawrence, Bev. I mean, everybody who actually was able to achieve any level of achievement this week. Now, this forum, every single Sunday, we're here to celebrate founders and above, right? So I want all the leaders, Founder 500 and above, to make sure you're here to lift those people up that are doing the foundational principle of the residual income. And if you know we're building it, so why not be in the way, right? We're going to build down through these 3 legs of business as leaders. The system is the machine, right? We just kind of went over the launch process, the Zoom meetings that we do every single day. All of this is the process of the machine. All you have to do is bring more and more people to the machine, and all of these leaders do the 3-way calls, the presentations, the launch Zooms. We do all the heavy lifting. You just got to help us build the army, right? And we're raising up more and more leaders as all the different systems fall into place. Because if we want to build an organization of millions, then we have to develop leaders. And I'm excited, Mr. Clemens, on all the success and looking forward to that. Back here every Sunday, 8 o'clock, so we can recognize those new leaders. I'm on at 9 in 5 minutes right now to do our opportunity Zoom. So get on the 777 meeting ID every single night. You already know. I'll jump off and jump right on to get your prospects and guests into the business. Take care. God bless. Have a phenomenal night, and congratulations again. And let's have a phenomenal week. Good night, everybody. God bless.